Model Likens has 2 L's on my paperwork.
How?
Well, if it was 1 L, don't you think it would be Modelikins?
Nope.
No. I think that's what it is with 2 L's. Modilikins.
1 L belongs to the E and 1 belongs to the I.
No.
Should I put an apostrophe in there?
No.
This is Bardic Mystery Tour, and we really hope you will adore these new detective bards galore coming at you in season 4.
Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D actual play about a rock and roll band who solves mysteries while they're out on tour. I'm Ed, and I'll be your DM.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm playing a mellow blue Fearbolg. If you're unfamiliar, Fearbolgs are nature-loving half-giants, and this one is a lore bard who plays the Warshtub bass and fights and walks with his shepherd's crook.
Hi, I'm Brayton, and I'm playing Staff, the Changeling Bard. Staff has a secret identity, and his party doesn't know about him being a changeling. So his party thinks that he is Roger Stewart, the guitar player, who most recently admitted to everybody that he wasn't actually British, and that had just been an act. So hopefully, moving forward, we can all trust each other more.
Hi, I'm Nora, and I'm playing Soft Wind in the Trees, or Windy for short. Windy's a snow leopard tabaxi who's a rock and ukulele player and street performer who knows her way around a strange city. She's looking forward to making it big and then retiring to the appropriately temperate snowy mountains.
Last time on Bardic Mystery Tour, the gang arrived in Bakerstown to find that they could record a song on what is known as a matrix. Unfortunately, the studio that records them is fresh out thanks to a late delivery. The gang is out to find the missing delivery, or at least explore the local tourist trap, Meinenkaiser's mystical maze. We join them as they head out in search of clues. This is Bardic Mystery Tour.
So I feel like now we've got this whole thing at stake where we gotta find the shipping guy before death saves, even though I tried to throw them off the trail by telling them, like, we already found it.
What's all the places we went to so far that said...
We went to the fur place, and we went to the tavern. We didn't go to the death place.
The death place?
The casket service.
Casket service, and we didn't go to the maze.
Also the executioner's hut, also known as the death place.
Oh, you said we went to the fur man and the record man? I call him like the furman.
What do you call? It's too funny for me.
The record man?
We had a teacher named Furman. What's the place called where it's like the stage for executing people in the public square? Where they often have like a guillotine.
Executioner's block.
Or like a
The hangman's noose.
block?
I think the block is the thing that you put your neck on.
The torture square.
For getting your head
yeah.
chopped off, but what if it's for all kinds of...
If it's for noosing, then it's the standing block, because you stand on it. And
Sure.
then
Or
they
do you
kick
think
it
you
out.
just do that on the same platform that you do, like, you know,
Magic trick.
mayoral
Gallows.
Announcements.
addresses?
Yeah, it's for all public occasions.
Okay, never mind. I wanted to make a really funny joke, but I can't do it.
All right, so we wait for Raj to get back.
All right, I'm real quick. I hang my blouse for me. I'm going to call it a shirt for Raj in the closet on a hanger. I hide the women's clothes that I bought in my bag, and then I leave the box conspicuously left on the floor to kind of spilled over.
Okay.
And then I run back.
So, Raj, we ran into death saves while you're in the tailor shop.
What?
They also want to record at the matrices.
Over my dead body.
Well, here's the thing. They said Mandalikan?
Modelican.
As an H. Modelican said if we find the matrices first, then we get a free recording session. But if Death Saves finds them, then they get it.
All we got to do is find them. And we know that they're supposed to be coming up this road that we came up on. So all we have to do is find like some place that someone could have turned off the road. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah, I think we should backtrack up the road. And is anybody particularly good at like tracking or finding clues?
I mean, I can look for stuff.
You would think finding clues would be a thing that a band of sleuths would spec into.
Turns out one of us didn't.
I'm just really good at the guitar.
All right, I plan on investigating on this road out of the town.
Oh, so you are role playing.
I will also investigate. I got 10.
I got a 15.
I got a 7.
Man, it would be so great if we had that Murloc Sholmes with us, but we left him behind.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy's a real good friend that we've known for a long time.
we'll have to do it without him, I guess.
Did you meet him, Raj? You were...
I've known him for years.
Oh, okay.
All right. As you're leaving town, about a quarter mile out, you find some of the bushes seem like they may have been slightly disturbed on the one side of the road.
Are they berry bushes?
No.
Guys, you guys see how these bushes look a little jacked up?
Yeah, they look like somebody was doing some hanky-panky in there.
What?
Whoa.
I go look at the bushes that they're looking at.
They're not still doing the hanky-panky in there.
Wow.
I didn't say 2 people were doing a hanky-panky. I said somebody.
Just one person hanky-panky by
Or
themselves?
more. You don't know.
How traversable does it look by foot?
Like middle. Yeah, pretty traversable.
All right, I'm heading in unless you have some opinion that I should not
You're gonna what?
head in the
Oh.
woods.
You should sneak up on them.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to climb a tree to see if I can see anything further down, like past the bushes.
Okay. You want to roll an athletics check?
13.
All right, you climb a tree.
And what do I see?
More woods.
Do I see anything like around the bushes?
I thought you were like next to the bushes.
Yeah. Like, do I see like a trail or anything? Like just more disturbed brush? Or just the bushes look disturbed?
It looks like maybe someone went through there with something large.
Like a wagon or something.
Yeah.
So like the bushes are disturbed and then past the bushes, like there's still a trail of like broken foliage and stuff.
Yeah.
I climb back down and I tell him it looks like there's a trail, guys.
It's not super obvious, though.
I climb back down and I tell him looks like there's a path past the bushes. You guys
You
want
want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head through
Because you're
there,
like good at the woods.
and I'm gonna try and sneak some.
Okay, roll yourself a stealth check. Also, roll yourself like some sort of tracking check. Do you have like nature or like
Survival.
survival?
My stealth check is a 12,
Okay.
and my survival check is a 23.
Oh my. Well, your good friend the Fearbulg knows how to follow a very difficult to see path.
Do I follow it then?
And you two don't really see what he's talking about. But he's leading you back through a space between the trees that, as he describes, is at least wide enough to fit a wagon.
Which I know because I fit really easily through there.
I think since he's sneaking, we should sneak too behind him.
Okay. After you, my lady.
15.
18.
All right. 3 of you continue to sneak through the woods. Following this path, you travel about 20 minutes or so. And then you come to this large mountain face. I don't know if it's a mountain face, like a cluster of rocks and stuff.
That look a little bit like a face.
It's like the face of a short cliff. It's like 20 feet tall or something. And there are 2 large doors in it. But not very far from it, you see a large sign that says, Mine and Kaiser's Mystical Maze Adventures.
Guys, do we have time to go in the maze? I mean, I know we're on a quest, but
What if it's in there, man? I think we have to go.
Well, what if we're not allowed to go in because we're supposed to be brought here and there's missing information that we don't have?
And the doors have a very large padlock on them. But also the maze seems to have like a hut built outside of the front of it that has like signage and stuff on it. It also has like a door that looks like it has just a regular door lock on it.
does it look open or also closed?
Also closed.
Do you guys feel like it's a little interesting that the guy that runs the maze is missing and this is closed, so he's not in there?
And the delivery guy is missing.
Yeah. And then I make a big show of going up to the door lock and rattling it around and being like, on the big door, and be like, I can't, it's locked.
Why would you do that? What is your game here?
We can't get in this door unless you can break this lock off.
Is the lock on the door one of those ones where like it's a fence and if you pull the fence, because it's like on a chain, you like pull the fence, there's enough room that you could slip through if you're like really skinny?
No, they're like large, like barn doors. And they have like angle braces with holes in them, and the padlock goes just through both of them. So they only slide like a couple millimeters.
And it's not a Dutch door.
Nope.
No, they're barn doors. That's where there's a rail on the top and they have rollers.
Yeah, barn doors are from the people of Barninia.
Is it one rail or is it a rail for each door so there's a gap so you can't?
They're not on rails. They're on hinges. They're just large, like the size of a
Oh.
like barn doors.
I thought barn doors were usually on, like they slide.
It depends
Some of them
on
might
part
be.
of the barn.
Okay.
Like on the ground, it might do the two doors like swinging, but up on like the where you have to throw the
In the hayloft.
chaff out of.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chaff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you like separate the
That's
The
the,
wheat from
crappy
the
part.
chaff.
chaff.
Yeah. That's
Isn't the chaff like the garbage part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like throw that out the window. So then that's a slidey boy.
I think you can make a door any way you want to make a door, really.
Is that what you throw out of barns as chaff and not hay bales whenever you need them?
I mean both.
Okay.
You can throw whatever you want.
to throw out of a barn, you can throw out of a barn.
There's no laws about what you can and cannot throw out of a barn door.
I bet there are some laws.
Haven't you ever heard that phrase? Broad as the side of a barn.
Don't you know that phrase, what you throw out of a barn door stays in the barn door?
So what do you guys want to do?
I want to perk my ears up on my head.
Okay.
I want to do a listen.
I roll a perception check.
14.
You hear some birds in the woods singing songs of birds.
Guys, I don't hear anything. Thought maybe I might be able to hear somebody yelling because they were in distress.
It doesn't seem like the path continues in my investigation of follow and tracking.
Oh, you want to roll another investigation check?
Or tracking.
Or survival?
Whatever you want to call it. It's a 21.
It looks like it goes to this barn doors in the side of this cliff face.
Question, can you use prestidigitation to create a key?
No.
But it says a non-magical trinket. A key is a non-magical trinket.
All right, you can make a key.
Can I make it fit the lock?
No. Only if you have intimate knowledge on the shape of the key needed for the lock.
Like if I saw it.
If it was like one you like personally made or spent time memorizing or something, maybe.
I want to make sure that it looks like I'm uncomfortable gastrointestinally. Do you want me to roll a performance check?
Yeah. Or a bluff check.
What is going on?
20.
Does anyone want to roll an
Oh.
insight to see if they
Yeah.
believe Raj?
23.
10.
What are you going to say? Or you just going to look uncomfortable?
I just look uncomfortable because I'm doing a long con.
Raj looks like he's faking being uncomfortable. Wendy, Raj just looked really uncomfortable. Gastrointestinally. You mean like you're going to vom or like you're going to shit yourself?
Yeah, one of those.
Or both.
I was thinking shit myself. I'm setting it up so I can get away from the party in a minute.
I'm not very good at interpreting human expressions, Raj, but you don't look like a happy camper.
Oh no, no, I'm fine. Just
Yeah, he's fine.
I just feel a little in my stomach.
I roll my eyes. He's fine. Have you ever been to the school nurse? He's faking.
You should have had some warm milk instead of that beer.
Oh, that old beer. That's probably what's causing it.
I'm fine. You're fine. Buck up.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Yeah, we gotta find this.
So what are we doing here?
Maybe we should burn the barn doors down, guys.
I don't think that's a good idea there, Wendy.
Okay, well, let's come up with an action plan, guys.
Well, it feels like there's nothing we can do here, you know? Maybe we should leave a note here that says we want to go on this maze adventure.
Is there a start sign for the maze?
It says like entrance.
Okay, and is that locked?
Yeah, there's like a human-sized door there. It doesn't have a padlock on it. It's just like is a door that you assume has a lock on it.
Can I climb over the wall into the maze?
No, it's like also in the rock face.
Do you guys think that the entrance and the exit are the same on this thing? Or do you think that maybe like around back we could get in?
I bet it's locked in the back too, but I bet it's different because this sign says entrance and not entrance/exit.
All right.
Anybody know how to pick a lock?
No. What about you, big guy?
Definitely not.
Finally figured out how to stop the party, and it's a lock.
None of us have knock.
maybe we can check at the casket service and see. Didn't they have general goods too? So maybe they have like bolt cutters or something.
I walk up to the door, the barn door, and I just like bang on it really hard to see if there's someone in there.
Okay.
Solid sneaking was just worthless at this point.
Okay. You don't seem to notice a response.
I bang on that other door that's like the regular door, not the barn door.
The maze entrance?
Mhm.
Nothing.
Does it seem like we could break the doors open?
Probably. They're like wooden.
Backup plan. Do you guys want to head back to town and see what else we can find out then?
Yeah, well, now we know the missing guy's trail leads here, so I guess we're just looking for clues about where this Mylan Kaiser went.
Who's that?
He's the Mystic Maze owner.
Oh, mine and Kaiser.
I had Mylan Kaiser.
Yeah, why'd you write that down?
Is it mining? Like I'm mining
Yeah.
in the cave?
Which sounds like he's like the king of rock digging.
Yes.
All right, we agree. We're going to walk back to town and go to the death place.
Orkenmeyer's casket service.
All right, roll a perception check.
23.
24.
18.
All right, you do see a path that seems like it leads not the way you came from the road outside of town, but maybe seems more like it goes toward town. Next to that path is an enormous bush that seems semi-unnatural to your keen observation.
Hey guys, that bush looks real strange. I think we should check it out.
Does it look fake? Like it looks like a pretend bush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it look like one of those, you know how people have those fake rocks that they put keys in?
No, it actually just looks like someone took a bunch of bushes and put them on something to hide it.
Yeah, all right. Check it out quick, though.
Okay, let's try and clear the brush away.
And I'm holding my stomach a little
God,
bit.
I'm rolling my eyes so hard. And I help pull the bushes away.
When you pull the bushes away, there's a giant trailer that has bars on it, like a cage trailer with a yoke or whatever it's called that attaches to another vehicle or possibly just to like a horse-drawn situation kind
Is
of
this
thing.
like the thing that Antler Mayhem got stuck in during the Seder situation?
Yep.
I don't want to talk too much about the path, but it would attach to another vehicle.
But it
not
doesn't, yeah,
to
it doesn't have
animals.
like seats on it.
Okay.
It has like a hitch.
Weird. All right. I want to look inside of it and see what is in it.
All right, it's unlocked. The whole back end of it drops down, like becomes like a ramp kind of, but it's still bars, so it's like treacherous to walk on if you have like small feet and don't want to sprain your ankle.
Okay.
But it's kind of big, pretty much like wagon size, 5 or 6 feet wide, and it's like 8 feet tall or so, whatever, 10 to 12 feet deep.
Are there any ruts by the wheels going back into the woods more, or is it just off the road?
It's kind of between that path that you saw, that you like followed in, and the path that you believe heads toward the town. It's kind of between them.
Is there anything inside or any like markings on the outside, like a sign?
And it smells like fish.
That's where they get all the sushi from.
That makes sense.
Ah, yes. Always a cage bottom.
Salt water and fish.
We're not near the ocean.
What does an octopus smell like?
Yeah,
Fish.
salt water and fish.
Slime.
What does a lobster smell like?
Crunchy.
I don't know. I never smelled a lobster.
Butter.
They definitely don't smell crunchy.
They smell like butter.
All right, well, what do you guys want to head on back and check out the general goods store, see if we get some more clues?
Why do you think they were trying to cover this wagon up? Do you think this is the shipping guy's wagon?
Maybe. Do you think he
DHL?
ships a lot of packages that need to be locked into cages?
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing you put an animal in, or a beast in, or a person in that you capture.
Yeah, like a puma or a leopard.
Well, sometimes when people have mazes, they also have like a illegal animal zoo.
Wait,
Maybe.
did you say a legal one or an illegal one?
An illegal exotic animal zoo.
Illegal or illegal? Like a sick bird.
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, that doesn't sound. We should find out if they have some of those in town.
All right, I think the only place we haven't stopped at is the casket place.
Yeah, Orkenmeyer's casket service.
I think we should inquire there and see if we can find out what happened to the maze guy.
That sounds like a good plan to me. Plus, maybe they have a bathroom we can use.
Oh, you're still not feeling great, buddy.
Well, we'll see. I think it won't be too bad.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, so we're going to head back into town.
Are you taking that other path?
Yeah.
All right. You follow it. It comes out into town right around mine and Kaiser's Mystical Maze Adventures kiosk. Not too far from there.
Is the
Makes sense.
kiosk still closed?
Yes.
We go to Orkenmeyer's casket service.
All right. You enter the building, and there is a forest gnome who is wearing a leather apron with a tool belt. And she smiles and says, "Welcome to Orkenmeyer's casket service. Plan on dying soon?"
Hope not.
It's just a phrase. It's not very popular.
Maybe. Do you have a bathroom I can use
Yeah, there's an outhouse outside.
outside? I'm just gonna go back to the hotel room. I'll meet you guys back here, and then I sneak out.
You sneak out after that?
Well,
that
I
makes sense.
Slink out.
I watch him and I'm like, what is going on? Because he's been faking this whole time.
I go back to the hotel room. Is it pretty close? It's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I like walk out the door to make sure he's going to the hotel room.
Yeah, he goes to the hotel.
I stay inside and I say, "Hello, are you Orkenmeyer?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name's Wendy."
Oh, hi, Wendy.
And
Are you at Tabaxi?
I am, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever met a Tabaxi.
We're few and far between, but we do like to travel.
Cool. What brings you to Bakersfield?
Well, I'm in a band. Those are my bandmates that were just in here.
You came to record a Matrix.
Yeah. And we're looking for Kaiser, the owner of the maze.
Oh, yeah. He has like a kiosk over there across the street.
Yeah, it's closed, and we went over to the maze, and that was also closed.
Oh, interesting. I wonder where he is.
Yeah, do you know like any other spaces he would hang out in, or do you know where his house is?
No, I don't.
I come back in.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, hey. How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
This is Big Guy.
Oh, hey, big guy.
Hey.
Well, I was also wondering, do you have any tools for sale, such as a hacksaw?
I got some extra stuff sitting around that
Yeah, we need one for our wagon, our band wagon. Been looking for one for a couple weeks now.
so you can jump on it.
No, I need a hacksaw to fix something that's broken. on
Sure,
it.
I can lend you a hacksaw.
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks.
Does it work on metal, man?
Yeah. Have you ever used a hacksaw before?
No.
Hacksaws are the best tool. This is a Nora take. This is not a Wendy take. Hacksaws are the best tool that you can have because you can do anything with them.
Including
Anything.
sewing,
Can you like hack computers and
mountain
stuff?
Yeah.
climbing. Yeah.
Can you change the oil in your car with them?
Yeah.
You
can hack off
can
your
get the oil
hair.
out of your car for sure.
All right, so we get the hacksaw, and I think we leave.
She's like, well, if you need a casket for anyone,
Do you carry tabaxi-sized caskets?
yeah, you're not that different than a human, and we got a pretty good range for humans.
How about fear bulgs?
They don't have like a tail hole, but you don't want that in a casket, so.
Oh, that's actually part of traditional tabaxi burial rites.
Oh, well, I can drill one for you if you need me to.
Okay.
What's the thing that's not a drill that you do this with?
It's a hand drill.
Oh.
The nut grinder.
I thought they were called like bores.
No, that's a pig.
Okay.
So we leave, and I think we look around for Raj. I guess.
I'm going to head back to the hotel room and just check on him.
Okay.
Because I think, like, I don't know.
Did you go up to the room?
Yeah, so here's what I do. I go up to the room, I move all of Wendy's stuff into the other room, I lock that door. Is there a bathroom in the room? I just assumed that there was, but I bet there's not.
No, this town has outhouses.
All right, I still lock that door, but I change into my old lady getup that I bought, and
Wait, old lady?
well, like
That's what you call your mom. His old lady.
No, that's what you call your wife.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But she's so I turn into like a slightly short, blonde-haired, short-cut, blonde-haired,
Like a Karen?
elderly lady. No, it's like curlier. It's like wavier hair than that. Like slightly elderly, like 60 years old. Is that elderly? I don't know.
Human?
Yeah, still human, wearing that dress and blouse and hat that I bought earlier. Although, actually, I just leave the hat behind because I don't think it matches the gimmick. So I leave the hat behind. I leave the purse behind, even though I bought it specifically for this.
For your mother.
And then I head downstairs. And then as I'm about to go outside, I want to peek through a window and see if they're coming towards me or not, because I can tell that the Fearbulg is really suspicious of me.
Okay, yeah. You see them walking toward the front door of the inn,
Okay,
of
I'm
the
going to
tavern.
cast message and pretend that I'm up in the room sick.
I've got something to say, but you're so far away. I gotta let you know. So cast a message now.
So I'm going to do it to Wendy because she's less suspicious. And I'm going to say, hey guys, my stomach's really messed up. I got to lay down for a little bit. But my aunt met us in town, and I was hoping you guys could show her around.
Okay.
That's your return message, is okay?
Yeah. And then I walk out the door right as that's happening.
Man, why are you talking to yourself? What did you say okay for?
And then I just look around like I'm lost a little bit looking for somebody.
I got a message from Rod. He said his stomach's real bad. It's giving him a lot of problems. And he said his aunt's in town.
I just roll my eyes.
But isn't his family from like really far away?
Yeah, why would they be?
I don't understand. Like, we didn't even know we were going to be in this town.
Yeah,
But I guess we should look out for his aunt.
I guess. Let's go hack that lock off.
Okay, let's go.
Then I see them, and then I hold my hand up daintily and wave it really fast, like I'm trying to greet somebody, like in a cute old lady way. And I do like a fast shuffle towards them because you can't run when you're like a proper old lady, but you can be faster because I'm not that old. Excuse me.
Can we help you?
Yeah, are you two? You two aren't Wendy and the Fearbulg, are you?
Who's asking?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's nice to meet you. My name is Jessica Arbalest, and I'm Raj's aunt. And I saw him coming in, but he said that he wasn't feeling well, but that you guys would probably go around town with me to check out the sights.
I mean, we're trying to solve a mystery.
Yeah,
Mystery?
We're not really sightseeing.
yeah. We're
Oh.
looking for lost equipment, man.
Well, I could hang out with you for that, too. I don't know if he ever told you about me before, but I'm actually a pretty famous mystery novelist.
No, Raj has been pretty tight-lipped about his personal life.
Oh, Roger, he's always been like that. He'll come around. Don't you worry, sweetie.
Mhm.
So anyway, what kind of mystery is it?
Well, you see, there's this magical matrices recording studio here. And as you may know, Raj is part of our band. And we want to record at the studio, but in order to do that, they need a shipment that got delayed. So we're trying to find it. And the tracks so far seem to lead into the woods near where the maze is.
Well, that sounds like fun.
But you're kind of old. How are you going to be able to help us? It seems like you
Uh.
might be a liability.
Don't worry about me, sweetie. I've been around.
I don't really particularly like being called sweetie.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Her name is Wendy.
I'm sorry, Wendy. I didn't realize. I'll do my best.
Thank you.
I roll my eyes. Want to head back to the maze there, Wendy?
Yeah, let's book it. And we walk really fast and then we'll try and lose her.
Perfect.
Hey there, groupies. Emily here. It's time for the mid-reel. Just wanted to let you know that we have some social media accounts you can follow us on. We're still not super good at updating them, but every once in a while, there's a little sprinkling of something. So, we also have a Patreon, and you can't really search for us on there. I don't know why, but you can access that from our website, which is bardicmysterytour.com. And if you have a couple of bucks a month you want to send our way, we would super appreciate it, but no pressure. One of the coolest parts about being a patron, though, is no matter your level, $2, $5, or $10, is that you get postcards mailed to your house that I designed for each story arc. And it's one of my favorite parts of the project, second only to spell songs. In any case, we're really thankful to have you all listening and in our corner, and we hope you're hanging in there, and we send you all our love. All right, back to the action.
We continue into the woods back towards the maze and the cave.
Followed by your newfound friend.
Jessica Arbalest.
But we're walking pretty fast.
All right, how fast do you walk?
30 feet per second.
How fast do you walk?
30 feet.
How fast do you walk?
30 feet per round.
Okay, you're doing your best, but wait, you walk 30 feet per second? That's so fast. I don't know. So Fifth doesn't have like a full run feature. They just have like dash O.
But I think we should also do one of those things where we're elbow to elbow, and like every time Jessica tries to like come up beside us, we like sneak over and we're like, no,
Yeah.
gotta walk behind us.
We don't know you.
We don't know you.
It says run, C, action, dash action.
All right.
You can only move 60 feet in 6 seconds. You can only move 10 feet a second.
Okay.
Which
I think we
that
dash.
might be kind of fast. How fast can I
No.
run?
No, that's not fast in terms of running, I don't think.
I mean, how long is your stride?
5 feet.
Not when you're running.
I mean, so you're doing 5. You're doing
So my
2
pace
steps.
is 5 feet. 2 steps is
Listen,
5 feet when
ready?
I'm walking.
Here are my 2 feet. 1,000. There, that's 10 feet.
That's fast.
That's jogging. This is jogging pace.
Yeah, but you don't step. Your step is not 5 feet. 2 steps for you when you're jogging at jogging pace is like,
Me or my guy? He's
You.
big. Oh.
what about you? Your dude runs
The
at the
big
same
O.
speed you do.
That's not true.
You're a human and you have 30 feet per round move speed, which means your dash is 60 feet. It's assumed you, the player, moves it roughly, according to D&D rules, 10 feet a second when you're moving as fast as you can.
He is big. So.
But it doesn't,
effort.
not big enough to change his move speed.
I'm saying he's big, so it's effort. So even though they're longer, they're harder to move because he's like tall. Anyway.
Yeah.
We go down the path and we try to like be together.
So I talk to the Fearbulg in a quiet tone of voice, hoping that Jessica can't hear us. And I say, hey, once we get there, what do you think we should hacksaw, the maze or the cave doors?
I think the cave.
Well, one has like a door lock and one has like a padlock.
The cave has the padlock.
Yes. When you say cave, do you mean like the barn doors in the cliff face?
Yeah.
On the way back through, I want to look at the bushes again, the shrubs, that thing that was hidden.
Oh, you never recovered it.
Oh, in my brain, I did.
Okay. You come into the clearing or whatever it's called, and you see that wagon with the bars in it, and next to it are 2 black horses.
They weren't there before?
No.
Are they the same two from Death Saves?
And standing next to them is Kaana, a Kenku lady that's wearing these green robes.
That plays a guitar with her voice.
So far as you know, you did watch her perform a set where she made guitar noises with her mouth. Roll a perception check.
22.
7.
12.
The Fearbulg notices that the front door to the maze area is hanging open.
How far away are we from all those people? Can they see us coming down the path?
You see them pretty early, so you can stop early if you want.
All right. Hey, Wendy.
Yeah.
Do you see up there? The cave door is already open. And did you already see the people?
I just want, for nomenclature's sake, when you say cave,
So there's the maze locked door, whatever. And then there's the big barn doors that we're calling the cave door because it's in the cliff.
the only problem I have with that is that I have a cave door. So we can keep going with that. It's just going to confuse us in a minute.
Okay.
But we were calling it the barn doors previously.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, the barn doors.
I'll start over.
You can call them whatever you want because I'm not telling you anything about the stuff before you see it.
I put my arm out in front of Wendy to stop her so that we all stop together.
Whoa, what's going on, man?
Do you see? The door is open.
Which one?
The human door.
The door's not actually a human.
Where did we stop in comparison to Kaana?
So, I mean, you could have stopped like 200 feet away if you want.
Yeah, like as soon as we saw her.
Okay, then I'm going to sneak up close to them too and say, hey, did you guys notice that there's a bird person standing up there too? Maybe we should talk to them.
Yeah, we know them.
Yeah, she's from
Oh.
a rival band.
Are they? Oh, is that like a big thing in bands?
Yeah. Haven't you ever seen West Side Story?
Okay, I'll just follow your lead then.
All right, what do you think our plan should be?
I think, does she look like she's keeping watch? Like, what do you think her purpose is here? I asked the empty air.
Hoping that the DM tells us.
Do you want to watch her for a while?
Yeah.
All right. She's like wandering around and she, every once in a while, she like picks up a stick with her foot and like turns it on its side and sticks it into the dirt. So it looks like a little tiny dead tree.
Aww.
Or she, every once in a while, you hear her make like guitar solo noises. Like she's just like.
So it seems like she's waiting
Yeah.
for something, not really like keeping watch.
All right. I think we just go talk to her.
Can we talk to her,
I
though?
think we can try.
Okay.
We don't know if she can't talk because we've never tried to have a conversation with her.
Yeah, let's go up and talk to her. I guess come with us, Jessica.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
All right. We approach Kaana.
Okay.
I've never said her name before because I'm not good at names. As
If you
a
want, you can
character.
try to pronounce it in her native Kenku tongue, and it sounds more like "Kaana."
Hey, man. Put my hand
She
up.
turns around surprised and sees you and goes, "Ah!"
Well, we already came back here once and found all this stuff, and we were coming back to try and cut our way into the barn doors to look and investigate. I pause.
I hold out my hand for a handshake and I say, "Oh, it's nice. It's so nice to meet you. My name's Jessica."
She warily reaches out her hand and shakes your hand and goes, "Kaana."
Kaana? What a pretty name.
Are your pals here for your band Death Saves?
She opens her mouth, and what comes out sounds exactly like Johnny Necrotic. And it says, "Kana, you just wait here. We'll go check this out. Just keep the horses chill. Don't let them run away or whatever. All right, rock on."
So did they go into the maze? Looks like those doors are open.
She just makes a guitar noise. It's like,
All right, well,
I think we should go after them and make sure they're okay.
yeah, we're gonna go check on your buds.
she shrugs.
All right, I flash her the peace sign. That's 3 fingers.
We enter the maze.
She looks at you strangely.
It was so nice to meet you.
She waves.
We enter the maze.
All right, you enter the door into what looks like some sort of gift shop area. There's like bins full of rocks that are painted and stuff like that.
Are there
Yeah.
postcards?
Yeah, they're postcards.
I buy them.
Okay.
Do they have a t-shirt?
Yeah, they're t-shirts. Wait, how do you buy them? There's no one there.
I was getting there, but then we went on to t-shirts. Is there like a price?
Yeah.
How much does it say a postcard is?
Dude, a copper is worth so much more than a postcard.
All right, I leave however much it costs on the counter, like next to the register with a note.
Okay.
I leave this for you for the postcards I took.
Are there any like miniature models of the maze?
Of the maze. No. But there are like shirts that have depictions of mazes on them. So maybe.
Maze-bee.
Are there, is it like a labyrinth maze or is it like a maze with false endings?
No, they're real endings. Real dead ends.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Are there any plushies? Like stuffed animals?
Yeah, there's a bunch of little monsters and stuff.
I want a little monster.
Okay. There's like owlbears and bullets and I don't know.
Which one looks the cutest?
Is there a flump?
Yeah.
That's a subjective question.
Yeah.
So you'd have to roll for it.
What do I add to that?
A hippogriff.
Ooh, I want that.
All right, there's a hippogriff
All right.
plushie.
I take that and I don't leave any money.
Okay. Aside from the checkout counter and like the bins with rocks and stuff in it, there are 3 main doors that have signs over top of them. And one says Kids Crypt. That's on the left of the 3. And the middle one says Guided Missions. And then the right one says Bravery Cave. And then farthest to the left, there's one more door that says Exit Only.
Should we roll a 3-sided die to choose? Or do you have an opinion?
Well, which door did we come through? A different
The
one?
entrance.
There are 5 doors in this room, right?
Yeah. Also, they're like what are those ropes? They're like
Velvet ropes.
Yeah, they're like velvet ropes. Or like, they're not really velvet. They're just like ropes. Like when you have a queue and you have ropes.
I think we should go into Bravery
They're not made of
Cave.
velvet.
But where are they?
They're by all the doorways, blocking them.
Are there doors too, or it's just like a hole with those ropes?
It's like just a hole.
Okay.
I think we should go into Bravery Cave first.
I secretly wanted to go on that one too, so okay.
Jessica, any opinion?
Oh, sure. That
Do you wanna hang-
sounds fun.
Do you want to hang out here in the gift shop? I mean, this might be dangerous. You look
Oh, no. I'm not afraid of any danger.
kind of frail.
Don't worry about me.
I mean, how do we know you're going to do okay in a fight? Like, sometimes we get into fights.
Oh, I've never had to be in a fight. The sheriff always comes in the nick of time.
Well, that's not really how we do things here at Dreamlancer.
Do you have skills, man?
Yeah, I'm a prolific writer. Come on. And then I head into the Bravery Cave. I take the rope off the thing, though. I don't jump over it. I unhook it and move it to the other side like it's open.
All right, we better go after her before she gets herself killed.
I guess so.
We follow her into Bravery Cave.
You walk down the Bravery Cavery. It's dark and damp. Who can see in the darkness?
Me.
You've dark vision?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a cat.
All right. You continue down away
How
from...
dark
Well,
is it?
yeah, if it's real dark, maybe we cast light or something.
Yeah, you get like, 60 feet in, and it's basically so dark you can't see.
Are there any torches?
No. There are, the walls are rough-hewn, though. They look like they're not rough-hewn. They're like just natural, like cave.
Okay, I am going to reach into my bag and pull out a stick, and I'm going to cast the cantrip light upon that stick.
It's dark, there's no moon outside. Hey, it's dark, I guess I better cast light.
It now glows, and you can see 30 feet from you.
Does like the tip of the stick glow, or does like
The whole stick. It's like
stick?
a glow stick now.
Can
Yeah.
you make them different colors?
I don't know.
Can you have a
I think
rave?
it's just...
Yeah, but what should I do? What's it called? A skill check on how well I can pretend to have a rave, real quick.
Yeah, you want to do perform check?
Yeah.
To see if you can swing it around like a glow stick and make it look cool?
7.
It doesn't look cool.
Dang it.
Rats. I have a flashlight now.
We continue down the corridor.
You hear dripping.
We're in a cave, man. So
We keep going.
yeah.
Then, what's your character's name? Staff?
Yeah.
Jessica?
Oh, yeah. Jessica Arbalist.
Something drips on your shoulder and it starts making a burning sound.
I say, oh my. And I said, something's on my shoulder.
Is Jessica wearing armor?
No, I'm wearing a blouse. And I lift my blouse up off my shoulder so it doesn't burn me. And I look at it in the light of the glow stick.
It instantly eats a hole in the blouse.
Does it hurt me?
No.
I step away from that spot.
Okay.
And I say, there's acid dripping from the ceiling.
Hey, big guy, can you pull that light stick up and see if we can see if there's anything on the ceiling?
I shine it up on the ceiling. Like I hold it above me.
There's a giant patch of the ceiling. It doesn't look like normal stone. It is completely black, and the whole thing looks to be dripping. The ground beneath you, you notice, is pocked with little holes.
I'd like to move off of this ground.
Yeah, we just keep going down, I think.
The entire chunk of the ceiling that's dripping plops onto the ground as you guys walk away into a giant oozy puddle lump, and it swings a pseudopod at you. Everybody roll initiative.
13.
11.
17.
It swipes its pseudopod at Jessica.
Don't attack me.
Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Fine.
I yell, I told you we were going to get in a fight
Who's
to Jessica.
I think Jessica's first.
I pull out a knife I had secreted on my body.
Secreted. Like a knife or like a dagger?
Like a dagger.
Okay.
And I stab this stupid thing.
Okay.
24 armor class.
That's a hit.
6 damage.
All right. Fearball.
It's my turn?
Yeah. The whole ground is hissing as the stone is eaten by the acidic body.
I don't know anything about oozes. Like as me. Does my character know anything about oozes?
Want to roll a nature check?
Yeah. 23.
You recognize this instantly from all of your bardic learning over the years as a black pudding.
Do I know anything about like what kinds of things hurt it?
You know it's resistant to acid and lightning and slashing and something else.
Like what kind of damage is a hand axe?
Slashing.
Okay, do I think that if I swing my crook at it and smash into it, it'll hurt my crook? Because like that's what I'm worried about. Not having the ability to play my bass later.
Oh, also, after you slashed it, the tip of your dagger starts to sizzle. And it now does 1 less damage whenever it does damage.
Shoot, son.
My dagger's burning?
Yeah, and it does 1 less damage.
This is my best dagger.
Well, it still might be your best dagger, but it's not a very good one anymore.
How far away are they? Like right next to me? 5
Yeah.
feet?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move to the other side of it. Can I like jump over it or like step over it?
You can, like, shimmy around it a little bit.
Okay, I want to get to the other side of it so that when I cast the spell on it, it only hits it and
Okay.
not my friends. So I'm going to do that. I move around to the other side and I cast Thunderclap on it. You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. 2 damage.
What's a Constitution check?
14.
Okay. Wendy.
I attack with my hand crossbow. Shoot it.
All right.
Natural 20.
When you attack with ranged weapons in melee range, don't you like...
Yeah, I
invoke
think it's...
opportunity
No, I
attack?
think you attack at disadvantage. Aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and who isn't incapacitated.
Okay. So roll at disadvantage.
What does that mean?
That means you roll another die 20 and you take the lower one. Which sucks because you rolled a 20.
But doesn't suck because you rolled 2 20s.
Nope.
18.
Okay. That's a hit.
5 damage.
You see when you fire your crossbow bolt into it, it sinks into it a little bit and it immediately dissolves.
Does it look like it hurt it?
It's really hard to say what hurts a pile of ooze, but you're assuming it did.
And I would like to bardically inspire my friend, the big guy.
Hey you, you're pretty cool, and I think the world of you. So let's take a drink and give it a think. This time your aim should be true.
Yeah.
All right. It again swings a pseudopod at Jessica. What's your last name?
Arbalest.
Arbalest. Does a 21 hit you?
Barely.
It deals you 6 damage,
Ow.
bludgeoning, and then 14 acid damage.
It's a good thing we don't care about this woman.
I mean, Raj might quit the band if his aunt dies while we were supposed to be like,
We told her to stay back.
that's true. She came on her own.
Also, you're not wearing armor?
We warned
Right.
her.
Well, a giant chunk of your clothing is melted off of you.
No.
Your entire sleeve of your blouse.
My new dress.
This is a new dress? When did you
I
get it?
attack.
Are you tagging?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
No, I'm not attacking. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself, and I'm going to use my other College of the Road skill, which is called Bind the Wound. So I'm going to expend a Bardic Inspiration to add my Bardic Inspiration die plus my Wisdom modifier to the amount healed.
What?
Yeah, baby.
He's going to try to tell me this college he looked up is not overpowered.
I can't do cutting words. I don't get spells from other spell lists.
If you've been hit, point me to the painful bit. By the power of this spell, I'll cure your wounds and make you well. And if you're nearby, I'll be your favorite guy. I'll heal you up quick with the secret paladin trick.
Do we notice anything unusual about what Jessica's doing?
I mean, you can clearly tell those are bardic abilities. Like, you see she casts a spell, and you see that she uses a bardic something.
Ability.
Some bardic abilities that enhance her spell's power.
All right, so that totals to heal me for 10 hit points. And that's my whole turn.
All right, Fearbolg, what's your plan?
What about the ooze's turn?
That was before Jessica.
It's my turn then, is what you're saying.
So I'm getting that here.
I feel like it's so slow moving. We should just run away. Do I know if a black pudding is a slow mover?
I'll tell you.
I'll be honest. A black pudding sounds like something you eat, not something you fight.
Whoa, black pudding.
It is slower than you.
Okay.
This is part of Bravery Cave, though.
Oh, we're supposed to win. The only way to win is to kill all of the monsters in Bravery Cave?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to cast Thunderclap on it again.
Okay.
Rolling over you, rolling over you, rolling over you with my thunderclap.
This time, hopefully, it does more damage. 2. Okay.
Windy.
Where?
Oh, wait. Do you want...
You do have some bardic inspiration. Just
Yeah, but I
saying.
can't use... So that's the problem with you inspiring me bardically is that what I know about bardic inspiration is that it will help me to re-roll my d20 if I'm going to miss on something. You know what I mean? So that means that I have to like try to hit it. But I'm really afraid of my weapons being ruined by acid. Like a whiny baby in Bravery Cave.
Gotta be brave in Bravery Cave.
All right, fine.
The only way to win.
I'm going to call that my turn for now.
Windy.
How far away is everybody right now?
So you're standing next to this ooze and right next to Jessica, who is also right next to the ooze. And on the other side of the ooze is the Fearbulg,
Like directly across?
I guess. I mean, the ooze only takes up like a 5-foot radius.
Radius?
Oh,
Diameter. 5-foot square is what it takes up.
so if I cast Cloud of Daggers, I can cast it on just the black pudding and it won't hit any of us because that thing is 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that then.
And you have this thing surrounded.
I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
The chill of steel, an icy breath, daggers around your head, slashing at your neck.
It is now the black pudding's turn, and you must roll your damage for your Cloud of Daggers.
12 damage.
12 slashing damage?
I don't know. I didn't write it down.
Is it from daggers that are spinning?
Yeah, it's slashing damage. Does that not do anything?
Oh, that does something.
Oh, it does something.
Does that give them all different turns when it turns into many smalls?
I feel like I'd already said what it did.
As the daggers slash the crap out of this thing. Well, actually, it's at the end of its turn. Hold on. Let me look something up. Actually, it was large. It was like a 5-foot radius. So it is
So
like...
you've been lying to us this whole time.
Anyway,
Is there even a cave?
Are we even brave?
the daggers slash at the center of the ooze and they cut out a giant swath of it as they're completely disintegrated from touching the acidic properties of the ooze. And they slash it into 2 separate smaller piles of ooze.
We can never kill it because it's just going to constantly split into two.
And then one swings a pseudopod at Jessica.
Come on.
You didn't back up, right? You just stood there and cast...
No, it stood there.
Cutting words.
Piercing and quick, my tongue with a flick will cut you right down.
14 armor class. She's not wearing armor as part of why it's a little goofy.
That's a hit.
Okay.
But barely. If I had my armor on, it wouldn't have been a hit.
All right, you take...
You have armor? You have armor, man?
Okay, I didn't say... Like, Jessica didn't say that out loud. Brayton said it to Ed.
8 bludgeoning damage. And 9 acid damage as it burns a whole big chunk out of your skirt you're wearing. Your brand new floral skirt your nephew just got you.
Technically, I'm unconscious.
Jessica falls on the ground unconscious, proving she's a tough fighter. But the other half of the pudding swings at the Fearbulg.
Cutting words.
You already used your reaction this round.
Cutting words.
My words are poison, leaching into your soil. You can't resist them, no matter how you toil.
9 armor class.
Miss.
All right. It misses you. All right, Jessica. Death save.
9.
All right. Chalk 1 fail up on the death save chart. This is one way to get rid of a character you don't
Are
like.
you guys gonna not heal me?
This is how we see him in his
We
pure
told
white
her.
form.
I'm
We
gonna
told
get
her.
pissed.
We told her not to go into Bravery Cave.
Fearbulg.
Okay,
Instead of calling you Fearbulg, I should call you bass player.
yeah, that's fine. That would approve. I would approve of that. He would
Or-
approve of that.
Are you trying to think of who Jessica Fletcher's sidekick is?
No, I was trying to think of that movie with the wonders in it. That thing you do, I could call you TBP.
Let's just all agree that we all agree that bass players in real life are losers. Right, Ed?
I wonder why your character's dying. Is this the end of Jessica Arbalest? Will the entire party die in the Bravery Cave? Or will it lead to the missing supplies from town, including the matrices? Find out next time on Bardic Mystery Tour.
It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. There's only one thing we implore. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff, 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again and again. Writing songs about our quests. Once a week on the internet. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. If fans wanna hear more, buy some merch at the store. Rate us with a 5-star score. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.
Bardic Mystery Tour is recorded at Looking for Group Pittsburgh. Looking for Group Pittsburgh is a land center in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, stop by for games, co-working, or events. Find more information or schedule your next party at lfgpgh.com.
Say the
Yeah,
Mace place?
Maze Place with a Z.
Like the armory?
Like corn.
I'm sorry, with a Z.
Oh, they weren't selling corn on the side of the road. They were selling berries on the side of the road.
I
corn
want to
is
go
a
to a
berry.
maze.
I don't think corn's a
Sounds
berry, is it?
amazing.
That could be the tagline.
It's
What?
amazing. But it's a maze.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the maze
wait,
maze.
wait,
It's
wait.
amazing.
Wait,
Yeah, we
what?
went to one of those in Iowa like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Did it say it's a maze?
No, it was called the
Yes.
Amazing Maze.
Yeah.
We had hats, and I lost it at Kennywood
On the
What?
Thunderbolt.
on the Thunderbolt.
Was it a corn hat?
No.
No.
It was made out of cloth.
Wait, no, that hat was from Mazeland in New York.
Yes.
What is that like?
They had a bunch of mazes,
Bunch of
including
mazes.
a labyrinth that was made out of like neon plastic rope that was only like 6 inches off the ground.
Okay.
But also they had like a hedge maze.
Yep.
I'm into both of those.
I think they had a mirror maze.
I went to
This place
the
is sweet.
I
I
can't
went to
remember.
the mirror maze in Clarion, like outside of Clarion, and
What?
Wait, what's it called? Mazeland?
no, it's like a mirror maze. It's,
Oh, I thought they were knocking off Mazeland.
No. And it's dark. It's really dark in there, so you can't like see very well. And there's mirrors everywhere.
Yeah.
And so we had told everybody that we were going to go, and then another car of people that included my sister got there first, and then they hid, and then scared us in front of us in the maze, and we were like, "Holy shit! Like we didn't know that you guys were going to be here."
I thought you meant that they just also came that day.
No, we were like all at a cabin,
Oh.
and then we were leaving to go home, and we were like, "We're going to go to this maze," and everybody else was like, "No, we're not going to go," and then they went.
Those
They're
liars.
fucking liars.
Can't trust anybody related to Nora. That's what
True.
I'll say right now.
It's true. All right,
I'm
so-
not related to her, so
Oh, yeah. Now the lies start. Okay.
When I was young, I was always like, how could you possibly get lost in a mirror maze? Because, like, you just look if there's actually a thing there. But then there was this, like, carnival that came through town or something. They had, like, a pop-up mirror maze thing. And I went in there and I was like, I can't. I think I literally almost died in there because I couldn't find my way out.
That's a really good anecdote about how mirror mazes work. The trick
It
is
was
to
confusing.
you lick every mirror that you
Oh
come
no,
to.
oh no.
And then you
Podcast
can
canceled.
see. Then you can see.
Bring a paint can with you and just splatter everything.
The one simple trick is to take a pellet gun and shoot every mirror.
The joke is the ground where there's not a mirror still has the same things on it like where the mirrors are. And they put some glass in there too. So there was glass and mirrors and nothing. And you had to figure out what was different.
Should you just like walk everywhere with your hands straight out in front of you?
Yeah.
What you do is you take off your clothes because they're not allowed to show nudity, so then they have to censor it in the mirrors.